What do I need to start a small business in Ontario? Oh, really awesome question, guys. I'm gonna, share with you my thoughts and opinions on this. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Brando Linick. It's a pleasure to connect with you here now. Over the last 3 years, having started a couple different types of businesses, a lot of them absolutely failed and, wound me up getting into massive debt where I had debt collectors calling me day in and day out for like 6 months straight. And some of them did work. And the best tip I can give you is just understanding there's really two methods to your madness when it comes to starting a business. You can either take the traditional route where you have a storefront, you have supplies, equipment, you got to manage and maintain those things. And it's not saying that it's bad, right, or wrong, all right? It does work. People do make lots of money in traditional business. But also there's another way. And when it comes to this question, what you actually need to start a business is you need to have the right attitude, the right mindset. But when it comes to the physical equivalent of the actions you need to take and the supplies that you need, I wouldn't suggest taking the traditional road. In fact, the best tip I can give you, the most profitable way I can share with you in this video, and this is just one idea, right? It's not the only idea, but is starting an internet-based business. When you learn to start an internet-based business online, you don't need supplies, equipment, employees. What you need is just the leverage of learning how to use systems to get the results that you want. To give you a perspective on this, 2 years ago, all right, I was working traditional business and I was also working in a full-time restaurant gig. I was working as a baker in a restaurant while I was trying to build out a traditional business. It was not working. It was a drain. I wanted to start a business because I wanted to see my family. I wanted to start a business because I wanted freedom and security for my family, and it just wasn't working out. And I just wanted to be able to make enough where I could actually leave that job. I didn't like being told what to do and how to do it. What ended up happening was, after about researching for, I'd say, 4 or 5 months, I was looking around for ways to increase my income and build out a leveraged business where I didn't need to get into massive debt. I didn't need to manage and maintain employees, all right? I was looking for time, freedom, and flexibility, so I knew doing those things, it wouldn't allow me to do that. Ended up coming across a person who was building a business and income on the internet. It didn't happen overnight. Like I said, 4 to 5 months in my research, I was able to come in contact with this individual, began to reach out to them. They're building a 6-figure income business on the internet. They didn't have supplies, equipment. They didn't have employees, which was really lucrative and attractive to me. They were able to travel, pick up their laptop computer, and literally work on their business at the same time. And because they were doing this, I modeled and copied them. They shared with me what they were doing. All right, they're actually pretty open to it. And in less than 3 months after that, I was able to quit my job and create a full-time income business, save up enough to quit my job, and then create a full-time income business on the internet, working part-time. Obviously, not average, not typical results. I'm not going to sit here and guarantee results, but when people ask, what do you really need to start a business? Whether you're in Ontario, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Manitoba, Quebec, all right, the fundamental basics is you need a good working attitude. You got to have the right mindset, all right? You got to be willing to work your butt off. Okay, and I would encourage you learn to leverage the internet so you don't have to have a tremendous amount of overhead and you don't have to business plan and map things out that could take you 6 to 12 months. All you need to do on the internet, really what worked for me, was finding someone and connecting with someone who's already getting results, who can help you get the results that you want, whether it's just to quit your job or make extra income. So I hope that makes sense from a broad explanation and standpoint. The internet's the most lucrative thing because what you need is just a good attitude. You need to have that wherewithal of, I'm going to work, I'm going to make it happen, because you have no plan B, all right? Because on the internet, that's really what you need to make it happen. And in traditional business, what you need to make it happen is not just that, but you also need like equipment, supplies, employees, a space that you're either going to lease. There's a lot of planning and mapping out with that. So I hope that makes sense now. If you guys have questions on this, definitely comment below and I'll get back to you. If you'd like to learn more detail in building a business and income on the internet, this makes sense to you, all right, the leverage you can create to create more time freedom and more leverage at the same time, then connect with me on my site. If you're coachable, trainable, you're open-minded, it's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the beach of the world. Take care.